Welcome back. Chocobo's ass in our way. We just finished that instance. It was quite a rough one. And now a word from on high. The others are helping to treat the wounded and plan to assist in moving them. But even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you'd fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods know I am, but you can see a few patients could really use enormous help. Captain Liana is somewhere, so you might consider asking her. Alright. I'll go find. I've got to aid the wounded. There's a dying guard over there. Alphina, what the fuck? What's your deal? There's a fucking dying guard here. Wheeze. With terror-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as it's reach for you. He lacks the strength to raise his hand. Well, yeah, I feel we significantly aided him. That's probably pretty good. Okay, we got a dude over here. Down behind the houses. How did you get down here? Oh, you're just scared. I'm assisting. Don't be scared. Don't touch me. I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them. I know, but oh no. That's pretty rough. Like, I fucking love this. This is great. I realize how weird that sounds. Considering it's like 2 episodes ago, I was like, oh, I don't really care about the first. And I guess I don't really. Like, I don't care about the actual like planet of the first, I suppose, in comparison to the source. But this is pretty horrific, and it's actually some really good stuff. Like story wise, I can't go in there. I don't know where this guy is. I can't see him. I don't know where to look. You? Lost count of the good men and women we lost. Alright, thanks. Oh, there he is. I think this is him. God, hello. Thank you. But it's too late. One of them got me. If I turn, please. Please kill me. Okay. I will do that. That will suck, but I will do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Lena, how you doing? You seem hurt. You seem pretty wounded too. Don't tell me they got you as well.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
Just come to check on you. No, I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you are not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
Okay. But it actually felt like a really good like fight, didn't it, in instance. So I was saying about this beforehand. Oh, Lena. Let me help. Oh, did they get her?
I am fine.
Yeah, you look it. You look great.
Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Castarium.
Oh, son of a bitch. There's tons of fun, leader. Look up.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering, a paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you...
Wish I could shoot him down.
not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. But it's only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
What a fucking dickhead. I can't wait to kill him. I really hope there's a choice to kill him and we get to press the button that actually like just slices his throat. And what I was saying before is that I think it's really cool that like that instance really felt like there was a lot of people fighting. There was like a lot of stuff happening. And like there's been a few instances like that beforehand where it's not quite felt like a war before, you know? Like it's like, oh, there's like 4 dudes on the field. Like you calling that a war? It's more of a scuffle, you know. But that felt a bit more like brutal. I mean, not that I know anything of war, I guess. Small favors, sure. That free ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing my wounds to affect my performance and duties, especially not now. If I may ask, could you seek out Thancred and Mephilia for me? They engaged themselves on my behalf. They injured themselves, on my behalf. And I would feel better knowing that they were looked after. Thancred in particular caused quite an injury from the city there. I'd be surprised if he were a Spraggot still? Please, give them my thanks. Alright, no worries. Where are we going? This is not it. This is no greater spot. Speak with Thancred. Where is Thancred? Is he in the Crystarium? Oh, he's in the Crystarium. Okay, I thought he was like here somewhere. Hey, Thancred. You coughed up a lot of blood earlier. How you doing? You here for me? I'm sorry to put you through this trouble. I'm fine, really. The eel landed an unfortunate solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Mephilia. She's not taking it well. Could I actually speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's given off to Hostrom uh, hospitality to fetch herbs for the Crestline. But just talk to her, will you? Yeah, I'll give it a go. Is she gone? No, she's gone over there. Fuck, she has gone quite a while, hasn't she? I'll tell you what, look. We'll go over here. We'll go to the rookery. Alright, you ready for this? This is speedrun strats. We run here. We go rookery. Come out of here. Pop sprint. We going. See that? He knows. He knows what's up. Speedrun strats. Out. I'm here. / poke. Fucking / yeah, nice. Poke. Poked you in the fucking arrow. You like that? Eep. Oh, what are you doing here? Here for a little chit chat. Sacred? It's my fault. You know, I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but I was careless, and now it's my fault. You can make up for it by being there for him. But you'll be wanting to get those herbs for the healers. This top one. Are you sure? I've brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if worse next time? If I make mistakes, I put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right. I can still help. If only you think the fucking other Menphelia was fucking strong? She wasn't very strong. You know? She was kind of weak too. But if you're right, I can still help. If by only seeing these herbs safely. There are only 2 left on this list. That's about this one. But high and low, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting another? Sure. Sure, I'll have a look. You know what I mean? Like, the original, like, I don't feel like anybody's really told her about, like, the original Menphelia. Like, it's not like she was fucking the strongest person in, like, you know, strength-wise or fighting capacity. Is this it? It's not it. Is this it? This kind of looks like the other one, right? It's not it. I think she needs to learn more about the original Menphelia, the Menphelia we knew in the source, and what happened to her and how she eventually became a part of the, you know, part of Heidelin, and then maybe even a part of the First and stuff like that, and why she exists. Maybe that'll make her feel better. I got stuck behind a fucking table. The speedrun strats. Oh, look, we've got a quest. How do you like these nuts? Yeah, you had some fun with that, didn't you? Had some fun with that one. Fucking translation team. Oh, where should we go? I guess just the I don't know where it is. What is this one? This is the docile gate. I suppose the Aephorite Plaza probably would have been, if not closer. Oh, so much for my speedrun strats, huh? Hey. Nah, Menphelia told me that you bring the rest. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep the number of wounded. Our being, but let me try that one again. Marvelous. With this, we can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling with to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patient's faces make it plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it. I suppose, though we're better medicines rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, promise you that. It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you into yet another battlefield when you've just come off of the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. Good working order, but the Castellium's people will be cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only can be fought. Only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone, but the matter to discuss with the Echarch, Crystal Boy. You know the Crystal Boy? Yeah, we do. So you need. You tell him something for me. My dearest friend, you see, he was there on the battlefield with me, but only one of us is here to speak of it. In the end, before we kill him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Echarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if Vafri said is true. If our losses were our just deserts, we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, the Crystal Echarch. I don't think what they're doing is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight them either. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Echarch. I need to know how to say that. I need someone to say that in a dialogue and then have me really pay attention. Don't give up. Don't give in. Never surrender. We'll tell him. You heard my word. That's very good. The best way out. Franklin seems keen to quit the infirmary. Alright. If you're ready, go ahead to the Oclia. You can keep the Echarch company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry. I mean to borrow the swiftest ammo I can find. Shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on the messenger. Okay. Cool. When are we going to get our own ammo? I'm still waiting. Still waiting for it. One day. One of these days. Oh, I guess we don't need that now. Needed that for that poke. Yo, can you let me in, dude? Thanks, bro. Yo, Crystal Boy. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. When that had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility lies with me. One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what I've done. Not now, at least. And though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief. and even should regret to be my constant companion, I will follow the path I've chosen to his end. We have some time before the others arrive, if you'd like to talk. And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbour, no one need ever know. No, I believe you have enough burdens without me adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. You try and be a helpful boy. You try and help the crystal boy, but no. Turned you down.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Oh, welcome back. I was like, how'd you get in here? What the fuck?
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
We forgot. Sorry.
As I was saying,
Backwards was
it
judged.
was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, VFXIV may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord VFXIV.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
It must have shook some people.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
I told them to go fuck themselves.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Arm-Arang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Arm-Arang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin Eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin Eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Arm-Arang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be? Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Alright. Well then. So we so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Yeah, I'm down. Alfredo, you coming along, buddy? You love the desert. If I only had able to locate the Corsalan's Light Warden, may not have come to this. Jose, you wanna come with us? Can't imagine Thancred must be feeling to behave this way. To say he's changed since coming here would be an understatement. He may as well be a different person. He reminds me of a father. He's agreed with us for months about our plan to go to Eorzea in the end. He accepted our destination. I do hope that he's doing well. Right, fuck it, we'll go talk to him then. I don't care about you guys. Thought you guys were gonna fucking join me. They probably will join me once I'm there. Right, where's the gates? The gates are over there. Let's freaking do. I can't mount up here. Oh, Thancred! Are you around? Fucking pig dude. What a guy. Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. Okay. You sure you want to do this? Completely sure? No matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny. And I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it yourself to believe it too. When you put it like that way, how could we not? This is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If we are all assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route will you have us take? How about that? That's something I neglected to mention. I saw a limited airship coming from the land over from Almarag, while I was on the way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Valfrey's forces to Raktika, meaning that we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right, now, Nabath Arag lies the southern reaches of Almarag, and there are the two routes you can take to get there. Oh yeah, we've not looked at that part. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Modska, and the other western route, which would require us to pass through the hills of Amber. Ophelia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, and it was a more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Nabath Sevens, but we can't use it. If we did, we would need to cross Sevens and from this point to the inn, Joe's End. The Amorians caught wind of our approach. It could be very or bad in intro conflict. Yeah, it's true. We could fuck up the inn, which the inn and the patients who ensure their activities would not meet with Valfrey's approval. Yeah, they don't get slaughtered. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it's safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the... You're gonna draw them? You're gonna... Okay. I'm gonna draw the Amorians' attention elsewhere, into an area east that I know to be uninhabited. That way you'll have your chance of reaching the Brav Amag unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that it's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier. I will accompany you as well, and afford a chance for us to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Frankrin will regret. Well then, let's leave the work disregarding Valfrey's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best that we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow through Amaro for our own journey. Leave the rest to you, Ophelia. Thank you. I will try not to disappoint. Oh, they're all vanishing. They're all going out to fight the eaters. I don't care which way you put me. I just ran through here. Is this even where we need to go? Yeah, it is. Sweet. Let's go. This is gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a feature film. And by feature film, I mean we're just gonna finish off this quest. Is that the B-rig? Yeah, look at that. Ah! Why? Why do you do this? No! Yo, it's raining here again. There you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just up ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Ophelia for me, would you? She's already vanished. I've already lost track. Gotta go this way. This is getting more and more exciting as we go along. I think we're very quickly going to start ramping up now. I think we've probably got two acts left, perhaps. Possibly 3 acts. If we do this nonsense with Minfilia, find another light warden, kill him off. Then we're going to go to Elmore, kill him off, and kill off his light warden as well. Maybe he even is a light warden somehow with some bollocks. With you said, are they ready to question you? Thank you very much. And then all the light wardens will be destroyed. But it does kind of like lead me to ask the question here.
Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on.
Watch this first.
Joy and sorrow walk hand in hand.
Oh, look at him.
Garik lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
Yeah, but so like I was saying, I think we've only got 2 more acts of Sin Eaters, or Sin, whatever they're called, wardens, light wardens, and then push further into here. This place has been scared by the flood too. See what lies ahead. Is that going to be a B rank? The big red lizard? But whatever else, this road may be mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time to spend upon it granted words. Oh, next time, free trade. Thank you guys so much for watching. I might quickly go run down there and get that Aephorite so that I can port here, because this is the last episode of this recording session for me. I gotta go take a break and get out of this room that is currently just melting my face. You have no idea how hot it's been these past few days. Maybe you do. But I live on like a 3rd floor, so it gets very hot in here and very humid, especially because obviously you don't leave the door open or the window open for audio reasons. So when I'm doing it like this, it gets a little hard to breathe from time to time because of the heat. So I'm gonna take a break, a nice long break, because I got raid this evening. That's right, we're still trying to clear Omega, but we're gonna take it down tonight, and we're gonna move into Eden next time. I'm very excited when Eden comes out. I'm looking forward to doing that with the raid team. Although, is Eden a light warden? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We'll never know. Well, I mean, we will know in a couple of weeks, I guess. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like and a comment down below. I'm sure we'll have to travel this entire area once again. I'm just trying to get to that fucking Aephorite. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.